when we were dating earlier on, I will never forget how you planned my birthday online. You know,
Mm.
you went full on
Ah,
in terms of being intentional.
I think I did well.
No, I mean, if you proposed there, I would have been like, I do.
Oh, wow.
No,
Mm.
but the reason it was special to me was you created this long distance dating relationship,
Hmm.
to be very intimate and up close, front row. And when I mean intimate is you were intentional with what I would need for my birthday. For example, you send me an email and said, okay, this is a menu I created for us to celebrate your birthday. You had designed the menu and beautiful font, colors, whole course meal. I'm like, who is this guy? You know, and it was exciting because you were taking me on an experience while we were still, we were still dating online, pandemic. But anyway, that was a special birthday, and it kind of revealed who you are as a person, your character, because honestly, if you were just impressing me, that takes time to do that sort of approach of how you did it. It took time to plan it that way.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, for me, I think usually if you really sit back and think about what you enjoy, most people who are like-minded will enjoy what you enjoy. It's like going to a concert that a lot of people enjoy, an artist that everyone's not exactly the same, but there's something about that artist that they're drawn to. I feel the same when it comes to restaurants or just things that people consume in large quantities of people. So for me, I said, I enjoy an Italian menu. I made sure that the menu had first course, second course, third course. Usually people enjoy fancy restaurants. I also thought about the different things that I had imagined in my mind for someone who I thought would appreciate it, would truly be able to enjoy for their particular special day. And I think that because of my experiences before courting you, I knew that I couldn't squander those experiences with anyone else. And I just could see that your heart was ready to receive. So then I decided, I was like, this is a time to be vulnerable enough to show her all of my background in art, in graphic design, in music, in taste testing, and travels.
Without necessarily telling me or me asking you.
Right.
But you just presented through, and that's how I understood who you were as a person.
Yeah, and it definitely did not go without still trying to be secretive, because at the end of the day, we spoke every day and you decided that you wanted to zero in on a picture that kind of ruined the entire surprise. So what I'm talking about is there was a picture of these balloons that were in my apartment at the time. I had these wide open windows so you can see everything into the apartment, and these balloons were on top of like a whole clothing rack that I was using as kind of a barricade for privacy from the outside world. So these balloons spelt Diva Mile's name Tivamlie. And I thought I was just showing her like a couch or something. And she was like, oh, was that my? And the problem is that I immediately deleted, I think, the photo, but you had already seen it. Yeah. And it was like a day or two before her birthday, but I had gone out to look for those balloons, right? Yeah. But then again,
during the COVID, you went.
Yeah, I mean, I went all over Party City, over by over by 14th Street. I was searching. I was like, how can I find this long? Why couldn't your name be Jan? You know what I'm saying?
Just my
Mary, you know what I'm saying? It had to be this long letter name. And I got every single letter. I put them on a string. I had this area and a headboard area. At the time, I was using an air mattress. That's neither here nor there. But because I was new to the apartment, I put them on a string and I hooked them up to these little hooks that you usually put like bags or umbrellas on. And they were on each side of those barriers or borders, I would say, where the headboard usually sits. And that's where I had my big reveal when I finally had our date.
Yeah. So. Yeah. And that I love that. And I love seeing that, but most of all experiencing it, because it made me just think, even if we were sharing a bowl of white rice, you would find a way to make it special.
Oh,